Hello, my Virgo friends. Welcome to the astrology monthly reading for the month of July 2019. This is for my Virgo friends, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Remember that time is fluid, so this message is for you when you see it, whether it's in the beginning of July or the middle of July or the end of July or not July at all. Time is fluid. This is a July reading, but it could resonate with you in December. Also remember that this is a general reading, so if this message doesn't resonate with you, because not all Virgos will be on the same path at the same time, it's really okay. Again, just a general reading for Virgo friends. And always, always, always know that you and your higher power are in control of your existence and destiny. The tarot is just a suggestion, it's a guide. So remember to think before you act on any suggestions that the tarot may make. With that being said, my Virgo friends, let's talk to our angels, guides, ancestors, and spirit. Thank you so very much for being with us as we ask for a clear, guided message for our Virgo friends, Sun, Moon, and Rising, excuse me, on what it is that they need to know for the month of July. Wow. What is it that they need to know for the month of July? Thank you very much, Spirit, for being with us. Thank you. Okay, we had quite a few cards fall out during that shuffle, starting with the Five of Swords. So this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Five of Swords talks about conflict, disagreements, competition, winning at all costs. But I feel like you've won a battle of some sort, my Virgo friends. I don't know what the battle is. I can't see it yet, but it's bringing a new beginning. This is fire, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is an Ace of Wands, and aces are about new beginnings or fresh starts. The Ace of Wands is about growth, new opportunities, having potential, and inspiration. So I feel like my Virgo friends that are resonating with this, you've been fighting something for a long time. And you're finally coming to a place where you've grown from it. And what I think it is that you've been battling is your shadow self. The dark nature of our own personal selves. So this is the Devil card. The Devil talks about the shadow self, attachment, addictions, restrictions, and sexuality. I think that my Virgo friends, whether you have had addiction issues or you've been overly cautious, you're healing in that area. You're working on the dark side of yourself and understanding it and accepting that, hey Virgos, we are not perfect. I know a lot of my Virgos can be perfectionists, but we are not perfect. We're human, and every single one of us has a shadow self. Doesn't matter your sign, doesn't matter your age. Every single person on this planet has a shadow self. And I really feel like what's happening with my Virgo friends is they're finally winning the battle with this acceptance of the shadow self. And it's bringing in this new, hey, kind of look at that. Wow. Anyway, It's bringing in these new ideas and inspirations and energy for you. And it's bringing it in a very fiery, passionate way, with that being the wand, the Ace of Wands, and that being fire. You could have a fire sign that is helping you to work through your shadow self. You may have a fire sign partner or a fire sign really close friend. You may also have fire in your chart. But I feel like the new beginning is definitely fire energy here, is the influence, that fiery, passionate, you know, phoenix, rebirth energy is happening here. And all of this understanding of self and the shadow self, and eliminating these ideas of perfectionism within yourself, or, you know, if that's not the case, the idea that you shouldn't have a dark side. Because I'm feeling like some Virgos, either they are perfectionists or they're not willing to admit or accept that there is a dark side to every person, including themselves. Releasing all of that, having this new beginning, is bringing you emotional balance and stability. It's the Nine of Cups here is about gratitude and satisfaction, being content. And so being comfortable with the shadow self, being comfortable with releasing any addictions or any types of, you know, darkness that you may be existing in, is bringing you a real sense of peace here. And you are just super duper uber strong. So we have water on the board with the Devil card is Scorpio, then water on the board with the Nine of Cups, so Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have fire again here with the new beginning, and then the Strength card, this is the Leo card. And then we have air energy here, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But we're coming in again. Let's talk about this card here, Strength. The Strength card, of course, is about having strength, being courageous, being compassionate. And I feel like, to my Virgo friends, this is something that you are proving to yourself just how strong, really the word that came to my mind is wonderful. Just how much you have in you, how much power you have in you. The Strength card is telling me, and especially under the Devil here in this new beginning with the Ace of Wands, you are very, very strong. My Virgo friends have really struggled with this here, and as they've worked on it, they've really proven their strength to themselves. You have nothing to prove to anyone, but when you can prove the good of yourself to yourself, it's such a beautiful, like, happy, blissful moment, which is wonderful, absolutely beautiful. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. So we are in your element. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Nine of Pentacles is about abundance, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial dependence. And coming in right under that Devil there, what a transition. Wow. What a transition of going from this sad, you know, restrictive, addictive, shadow self energy to, like, look at me, I got everything I need, everything I want, I live happy. She's got her most gorgeous robe on. Wow. Okay, look at these two cards here. we have boundaries in both of these cards. Now, the Nine of Pentacles does not talk about boundaries, but they are boundaries. The pentacles are within the the walls of this gate here. Nobody can take them. They're attached to the gate, but there is this boundary. And with the, excuse me, and it's 2 nines. Okay. We actually have 3 nines here. Nines are endings, endings of cycles, endings, endings, endings. You guys are really taking this very, very seriously. You were ending maybe multiple cycles by releasing, relieving, and forgiving your shadow self, by having this new beginning where you've won this battle in the knowledge of this shadow self. You're releasing emotionally, you're releasing financially, you're releasing help me out here. What are my wants? You're releasing spiritually. You're allowing all these things that have inhibited you. You're allowing them to leave you so that you can have a new way of existing. Let's talk really quickly about this 9 of Wands, fire energy. 9 of Wands is about resilience, courage. Right next to that strength card, we have courage again. You guys are rocking it. You are really, really rocking it. Excuse me. Test of faith and boundaries. I love this card because to me she is putting up her boundaries, but she's not building a wall in the sense that, you know, nobody can get through to her heart. Nobody can get through to her emotions, her feelings, her inner world. The boundaries are laid, but they're not impenetrable. So she will let in what she wants to let in, and she will keep out what she does not want coming to her. And she's also tending to her flowering garden. And to me, that is, she's tending to her spiritual, emotional, and mental self. At the same time, gardening is physical work here. So she is just really tending to her entire being, putting up the boundaries, but not being too rigid or too closed off, taking care of her physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. What did I used to call it? I don't remember. I had a whole paper I wrote about it. I can't remember what I called it. Something for. So in doing all this work and releasing this I really feel like it's a blindness towards the shadow self, but take it as you will, or ignoring the shadow self, or releasing the addiction, depending on how the devil card is reading for you. You're really coming into a very strong, very this is like going from yes man to no, like being able to say no, I don't want that, no, this is not good for me, no. Being able to recognize where you want to be in your existence instead of avoiding. Does that make sense? We're here again in your energy with the Knight of Pentacles. I love this knight. She is one of the easiest knights for me to read. She is carrying that pentacle like a baby. So the Knight of Pentacles traditionally talks about hard work, productivity, routine, and being conservative financially. This, to me, what this is saying is that you are doing this, you want this total health here, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional health, and you are going to do this no matter how long it takes you You're going to carry that pentacle. You're going to carry this desire, this new way of life to your new home, which is basically through your existence in the 3D. And you're going to be patient, and you're going to be careful, and you're going to continue to march forward. There's no backward movement here. The Knight of Pentacles, to me, is all about this knight taking that coin from point A to point B. She's been tasked with this, and she's going to get that coin to point B in as good as, if not better condition than it was when it was handed to her. You are working so diligently on this releasing of the shadow. Not just releasing of the shadow, it's releasing of it's more of how do I say this? It's more of a understanding of the shadow self and a balance, and the balance between the light and the dark. We all have it. We're in your energy again here with the 8 of Pentacles, traditionally about doing repetitive tasks, mastering things, skill development, apprenticeship. This is new to you. This is a very new way of life for you. I believe that this card is telling us that, and especially following that Knight of Pentacles, this is telling us that you're willing to do the work. You're willing to master this balance between the light and the dark, because you want a happy, healthy life. You want to be understanding and receptive of what the shadow self can teach you. You know that it's something that you can't get rid of, so you're going to work with it. Baby, oh my gosh, my Virgos. And as you work with it, look what it brings you. Look at what it brings you. This is like blissful love. This is love. This is happiness. This is pure emotional fulfillment. This is the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups traditionally talks about divine love, blissful relationships, harmony, and alignment. Understanding, accepting, acknowledging, and working with the shadow self is really, really going to bring you, I feel like what's going to happen here, I know this is what's going to happen for my Virgos that are resonating with this. You are going to start to learn and grow from the shadow self into this emotionally balanced, happy, loving, compassionate, fulfilled person. This is going to change relationships in your life. Some may fall away. I mean, when we have some kind of ill attachment to the shadow self, whether it be, ignoring it or being too attached to it, there are going to be people that will fall away always as we ascend. Always as we change and grow, people will fall away from our lives because they're on different paths. We're not on the same path anymore. And that's, natural and 100% okay. It doesn't mean you have to love them or dislike them any less or any more. We forgive the situations, the people, and we move on. I really see this being that you are going to have some of those relationships fall away, but the love and the happiness that's coming in with that 10 of Cups, holy moly. Wow. I think we've had the manifestor in every reading so far for the month of July. So a lot of my friends are starting to realize their power in being able to create their existence. Okay, so the magician. I call it the manifestor because that's what she is. She has her cup, her pentacle, her sword, her wand. She has balance and security. She's action inspired. her thoughts and feelings are aligned, she creates her own existence. And that's what's happening here. That as you heal and grow and accept the shadow self and work on it, I know I'm repetitive, I apologize. You are going to start to manifest forward. You are going to start manifesting positive things, happy, beautiful things into your life. There is enough in the world for everyone, and you can have anything that you want, and you're learning that here. As you become emotionally fulfilled, as you work on your full existence, you are learning that manifestation is 100% for you and possible. This is a huge transition, Virgos. A huge transition for you. Life-changing, life-altering. You were winning this battle. You have won. You have won this battle. You defeated it. We started out with that. And this has been a battle because of that lack of communication or understanding of the shadow self. But as you've built, grown, acknowledged, worked on all of this, you're passing through this transition. This is an transition that is something that will change your life for the good forever. Okay, one more card for our Virgos. What was I just saying? What did I just say? That this is changing your life for good, for the good forever. This is your energy, the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is it's another manifestation card. It is the card that talks about sustainability, abundance, long-term, like having long-term sustainability, perseverance, and investment, and seeing results. This goddess here planted the seed or the sapling. I'm not entirely sure how tree growth works. I believe it's a sapling that she planted, and she watered, and she loved, and she made sure was in the perfect soils, and she was patient with it and watched it grow, and now it is now sustaining her for life and beyond. Okay, we're gonna end it with this card. Wow. This is your element again, earth energy, and by doing all this work that you've been doing and coming through this transition, you can't go back. Once that boat goes through the canal, those swords will come across, meet together, and will create a blockade to this canal. There's no going back. This is such a beautiful transition. I apologize, my cards are a mess. But this is going to sustain you for the rest of your life. You will be so much more emotionally stable, and it brings you right into your Queen of Pentacles energy, one of the highest of the earth energy cards in the minor arcana. This queen is nurturing. She's practical. She's a provider. She's a loving mother. I don't know but if that means anything to anyone. And she's hardworking. And this is your element. This is you coming into your element and saying, I am connected. I am available to understand and grow from my experiences and in every aspect. And I am I'm very able to accept the darkness in me as a part of my growing experiences and a part of developing a brighter light. I hope that makes sense. I hope the way I said that makes sense. I apologize if it doesn't, but that's just how it came out to me. Your darkness is the shadow self is a part of your light, and it is 100% natural, and it is 100% a part of every human's existence. Everyone has dark thoughts. Everyone's done bad things. No one is perfect. We're not supposed to be, but we are supposed to learn from it. My Virgo friends, I hope this resonated well with you. If it did, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure to check out my daily element readings. Our sign readings have been pretty on fire lately. Earth sign on fire. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful month of July. I will see you on Monday with the daily element reading if you decide to watch. Take care, my Virgo friends. Much, much love to you. Bye, everybody.